Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server and the Rams are the Super Bowl champs, guys. But over here we are checking out our brand new hero, which is going to be up pretty soon. About 2 more days, 1 more day, 2 more days. The new trial hero, which of course, there he is, Fane, guys. Now, super excited about this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna test him out where we're at. I know we're not gonna get him completely built. We are getting him very, very close. They said it is based on your strongest heroes, your strongest 5 heroes. So essentially it's because these 2 heroes are not at plus 30 signature items that it's not allowing us to completely max him out, guys, but there he is. So we get him at a 29. I'm wondering if we just use some of the chests. I think we do have a couple on here. If by chance we could pull him up just a little bit higher to possibly get him to the plus 30, which we do not. But we do get him engraving, we do get him with furniture. Now, some of the interesting formations that a lot of players have been talking about, and we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna wipe the formations here because I wanna make sure that we have these kind of set. Now, looking here, we do have a Graveborn team, and this is what some people have been talking about, is running heroes on here as kind of a Graveborn Invade team is what kind of the combination or the theory is. Running Scrag and then running other heroes that are going to allow us to utilize this back row or keep enemies that are locked in that back row, such as Pharrell, such as Oden. Honestly, anyone that is the crowd control aspect, again, to keep heroes into this back line might be super important. I want to see popping out Oden. Let's go with Grez in this one. And I do not like that Nara is in this formation, but I just want to slow it down a little bit in here. We run it at 2 speed to see, guys, there's the Bone Prison. So everyone's in the Bone Prison except Kelthar over here. And you can see, guys, the rollers continue to push them back, which might be naturally built right into like a hero like Kren, locking everyone in the back of these formations. Now, Fane does walk around the battlefield quite a bit. I don't like how he's going into the front of the battlefield, just like we've seen right there, but it kind of speaks to his build. So looking here again, I don't know if I don't think I have Kren really built on here, which I have him a little bit. But if you're looking at a hero to really pull everyone together, which again might not be ideal with the 5 pull, but having a hero like Kren to actually push heroes back, some of the other options or some of the other heroes that people have looked at are heroes like Inoki. Now, Inoki is a hero that we really do not see that much about, but Inoki is one of the heroes that are very strong when it comes to the pushback, meaning that the combination of possibly doing like a 3-2 combination like this, even running, you know, a hero that is going to have to buff over here, which is similar to like a Zafrio. Zap will actually go right on this side with the Invade team. We could also see it really strong with a hero like Antandra, because again, guys, she is going to do really well when it comes to running literally straight to this backside and keeping all of the heroes locked down on this backside, which is what we're looking for. Hendrik could work as well, especially if you have his engraving built up, which some heroes do, because Hendrik will actually push the heroes back. Similar to Astrilda, she will do the same. She will push the heroes back to the enemy side. Most of the Wilders, I know we do have Titus in here, which again, very strong when it is just dealing strictly with the pushback. Mishka, we could see. Another hero that could possibly make a strong appearance within the Graveborn team is Treznar, guys. Now, Treznar is a hero that literally runs straight to the enemy side, which if we have a little bit of room in here, I think this is pretty full. But looking again, heroes like Mishka, heroes like Treznar, it seems like the Graveborn in here is gonna be very broken when it comes to some of the heroes within here. It seems like they're pretty stacked. Is I guess the way to put it. I'm gonna try Treznar up in the front. I'm sure he's gonna die really fast, but he goes straight back row. So looking at that, even pausing it here, Treznar goes absolutely straight back row, which means the heroes are going to be locked in this back area. The spikes, the rolling spikes are gonna pull through here. You just seen right there, Faden drug Kelthar right back into this, guys. the lockdown on these teams are crazy with the way that it is built. It is really insane to see. A Graveborn lockdown team, I think, is going to be pretty feasible. I know Scrag would help a lot with that, but having a hero like Treznar, having some crowd control like Pharrell, even if we drop this into another formation where we're not fighting a hero like Nara, could really be a strong Graveborn lockdown team, all centered around Fane just locking everybody down in that back. And I'm trying to think, because Oden is going to help with that lockdown. Pharrell, again, the crowd control aspect that he brings could really help with that lockdown. And I want to see kind of how it looks from the beginning. Boom, there goes the field, guys. Everyone is affected right in this back row, and they stay back here. There's the big rollers, knocking them down. Even with Grez, I mean, Grez is pretty strong, especially with the minions, guys, as he pops those minions up. Keeping everyone right into that back row is a lot of viability. I am seeing a definite possibility with some different formations here, even looking at this one against a couple other teams. And I know in here, test server level deficiencies were not really very deficient at all. I mean, you're talking 40 levels, but I'm not too worried about the damage in here, guys. When you look at heroes, especially when you look at newer builds like Fane, the damage that they deal is not really the big thing that you have to look at. The big thing you have to focus on is the ability to lock down the targets and the ability to actually crowd control. So again, this might be super viable when you put in a hero like Kren, because we're going to have some of the heroes pushing other heroes back. Bone Prison goes up, rollers come out, everyone right there, guys. Pause it. Locked behind the line. The entire enemy team is locked behind the line. We have Scrag that is pushing back. We have Kren that continues to lock them back and lock them down and just absolutely decimate. So Bane, I think, is going to be a really, really strong contender when it comes to heroes like Kren, to carry the lockdown and continue the lockdown within formations, guys. It's going to be super interesting to see exactly where he ends up, but he is probably going to go meta. I know PvP, he's going to be pretty tough to deal with some of these formations. He is definitely going to be difficult to deal with. Again, the combination with Kren, especially if Kren is sitting on his plus 60 engraving with damage mitigation, he is pulling heroes back into the Bone Prison, which we just seen right there. Pulling them up and then pulling Kelthar right back in there. I believe Nara snatched him up. But look at him within this Bone Prison, guys. That is kind of crazy, the way that he works. Of course, against some specific targets, I'm not going to work as well, but there is going to be a subset of absolute perfect combinations, guys. So he's going to push Almas back. There you go. Almas is in. Fane just pulled Kelthar back in there. Got the rolls going on. Got Daemon down there. This could also be a pretty viable comp if you're running Daemon or a couple other heroes that we've seen kind of dropping out of the meta comps, just because so many players have him built. If you can increase, the actual duration of a hero like Fane's abilities to lock the heroes down, because it seems, not only the shielding aspect, the support aspect of it, but even mitigating the crit damage resistance, meaning they are going to be taking more damage. Then, of course, the furniture guys, duration of Bone Prison is extended, and then receives 10% less for every enemy within the Bone Prison. Remember, we have 5 enemies in total if you're pushing them back. I'm assuming the stacks for each enemy, so a 50% reduction in there as well. Again, kind of crazy with the abilities that he has here, guys. Enemies struck by the rolling logs are terrified for 4 seconds, making his plus 60 engraving absolutely huge when it comes to crowd control. Because it seems like even if they're not within this Bone Prison, the crowd control still happens, which again is the big thing that we're focusing on and talk about. So guys, it might be a Graveborn Invade team that we see coming on the line. Comprised of running Scrag and Kren in there both. Again, we're going to have to see. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know what formations you're really thinking for the new Graveborn hero that is going to be coming. Should be tomorrow. So Fane, Guide the Wicked Warden, very cool hero. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.